How historic would your win be if you were to become the next senator in the state of North Carolina?
It would be historic. I would be the first African American elected to the U.S. Senate from North Carolina. I would be the third woman in our nation's 242-year history. While I don't play identity politics, I do understand that we must promote representative democracy. Black women are the most loyal voting bloc of the Democratic Party. We are the base of the party in North Carolina, and so it's time for us to reflect that as the face of the party on our up ballot races. And so definitely we know that North Carolina may not have been ready in 2020, but historically, North Carolina is ready for 2022. I was ahead of my time. When I ran for U.S. Senate the last cycle, it's because I believe that we needed that type of candidate, a U.S. senator who fought for and who has lived experiences that will resonate with rural voters, that will resonate with Black and brown voters. I ran for U.S. Senate last cycle because I knew that our healthcare system was broken and needed to be fixed. I ran because I believe that we needed robust action as it relates to these issues. And so where we are in our history, North Carolina is ready for me, and I am ready for North Carolina. We've seen this recession reveal the problems with healthcare, economic stability. And I always call my platform, whether you want to call it a progressive platform, I call it a survivor's platform. And we can no longer survive on $7.50 an hour. We need to have a livable wage. At minimum, it should be $15. We cannot start the conversation any lower than $15. If it were indexed with recession and with the level, it would be at $24. And so I am very much committed to a livable wage.
We are talking once again with U.S. Senate candidate from the great state of North Carolina, Erica Smith. She serves 3 terms in the state Senate of North Carolina.
And is now going to go into the U.S. Senate.
Yeah, let's not jinx it just yet, but we definitely look forward to adding some support to your side.
Yes,
Guy,
thank you.
UNC Chapel Hill, NC State, Boone, University of Wilmington.
That's Appalachia State.
Appalachia State.
Summer program.
Western Carolina, Johnson C. Smith, UNC Charlotte, UNC Wilmington.
This is the thing about these schools. They love their schools and they love their basketball.
UNC Asheville. Yes, we love basketball. I
know you do.
Peanuts. We love farming. We love North Carolina.
Yeah, we do.
You definitely have the right enthusiasm and you have the right attitude. The last thing that I do want to ask you before we wind down is if you can talk about the importance of the Democratic Party meeting the moment right now when it comes to survival checks, when it comes to health care, because if you're going to become the next senator, the Democrats must deliver to some degree for the American people. Otherwise, it's going to be very easy for the GOP to keep the Senate in their favor, especially in North Carolina. The Democrats have to do something to make it palatable to the independent voter. So if you can talk about the importance of that and about the importance of delivering for a state like North Carolina that has so many desperate people right now, that is definitely something I think cannot be understated.
I'd like to start that with us being able to reimagine. We have to reimagine our economy. We have to reimagine who we say is an electable candidate. We can't continue to do the same thing as Albert Einstein, my favorite scientist as an engineer, to do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result is insanity. So we have to leave the insanity behind us and look at the electability of a progressive candidate who understands the dynamic of working in corporate America, but also being able and empowered to close that rural-urban divide and work on reengineering policies that work best for everyone. This is our time. As we look at the phenomenal work that was done, it was progressive candidates not being afraid to run off of $2,000 stimulus and recovery checks. Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff, they won Georgia. And that's the reason why we have a Democrat as the majority leader and not Mitch McConnell. And all of his antics and games and keeping Americans behind. This is our moment to build that movement, like Georgia built that movement, and make sure that we are including everybody at the table, that we're going out. This is our time to make sure we are reaching the rural voters, and we haven't met them. And the only way to meet them is to stop bringing all these people in from outside and use the people that you have on the ground. Get the opportunities to register voters and build that electorate who's going to promote a new American majority where all of us are able to rise and aspire to the American dream.
Thanks for watching. If you want to support our mission to transform politics into service, please like this video, subscribe, follow us on social media, and consider joining our Patreon, where you'll get early access to our interviews as well as other exclusive content. Links are in the description. Peace out.